Right? I love my family, dog. That's why when I be looking at like shows like these documentaries, I watch documentaries and see like these Dateline when people be killing their family, that'd be crazy to me, dog. Like you can work that out. Like I was raised like you kill for your family. You know what I mean? But you don't kill your family, dog. And when I watch them shows, they like plan it out. Like that woman want to kill her husband? Oh man. She set it up like clockwork, right? It take her like 6 months. She might like say something slick to let him know. She be like, okay, Daniel. I heard you loud and clear. He got like 2 months, he dead, right? But they still slick on the documentary, they finna kill him, they still slick. They still get him gifts on their birthday, right? A whole cake, keep blowing it out. She walking away, this your last motherfucking birthday, man. Over 6 months, you watch her like plan this out. And when she finally finna do it, she go to the store. They all get the same shit. Some gloves, a shovel, some cement, and they bury their family in the front yard. I'm sitting there watching the show like, this is crazy, right? I love my family, dog. My cousin was kidnapped as a child. True story, right? My uncle played basketball overseas, like in New Zealand, right? And he got with a white woman, right? And you know what I mean? To each his own, to each his own. They had a baby, right? Which was my cousin. Now they came back to Texas and Dallas. They lived in Dallas, right? They got in an argument. One day he came home. It was a note on the bed. You'll never see your daughter again, right? I'm taking her back. She went to New Zealand, right? My uncle was like distraught. He come to my mom, who's the oldest in their family, right? He's like, she took my baby, right? Now I know I've seen my mama act tough. She from Gary, Indiana, right? I didn't know she had Liam Neeson in her though, right? She was like, where's the girl? Where's the girl, right? My uncle losing his shit. She took her. My mama took her where, all right? New Zealand. My mama doing the calculation. She's like, where that is, right? My mama's only been to Indiana, California, and Texas. She's never left the country before, never. But she was like, I gotta go get the baby, right? So she gangster. She took a passport, $60, right? She went with some federal agents. They went to New Zealand. They walked up on this white lady in the grocery store. Yeah. She's scanning fruits, thinking it's all good. For real, yeah. My mama gangster, dog. She walk up in her, right? This white lady's like scanning, you know, boom, boom, beep, beep. Right? My mama walk up on her. Hey, how you doing? Right? She turned around, she panicked. She said, don't panic, where my baby at? Right? My cousin was right there. My cousin, she said, come here, right? Authorities took her away. My mama got on a plane, took her back to the States, right? Right, yeah. So then, my cousin is now raised in my mom's house, right? My uncle not doing that well, fine. My mom's, that's her brother. They both in the house, right? My mom was a teacher, so she always made sure she was smart. Got her like toys that was like books. I was like, get her a fucking toy. She liked to read. I'm like, you forcing it on her? You know what I mean? She do good. She ranked in mock trial throughout the, you know what I mean? It's like she doing very well. She goes to Dillard University, right? Now I go see her graduation. It's a beautiful thing. Michael Ealy is there talking about my cousin. He's like, we don't need more Oprahs. We need more of Sydney's cousin. I'm crying. I'm in the back crying, dog, right? She want to be a lawyer. She, like, I've been on TV since she been a kid. I won a TV show, Funniest Wins, in 2014. She was like a freshman in high school. So my whole career, she's been like looking up to me. Right? She accepted at Brown University. I make her my assistant. I said, boom, let's get this money. Right? I'm in New York. I'm doing well. I'm like, look, all you got to do, watch my mom, right? Because my mom can't do for herself right now, right? So just watch my mom, right? I work, just set me up on my tour. You know what I mean? She's in emails with my management. Boom, we have a little system, right? It's my little cousin. Right, I got my mom set up, right? She's in a new place. She got like 60 grand in a savings account, right? Now, I'm not bragging, but I be working, but So her bills come out of my business card, so it's no reason for my mom to even go into the savings because she can't do that anymore. She can't go to the bank and do things like that anymore. So that's why I have my cousin helping, right? So I'm in New York writing on the show, you know what I mean? After I'm done, I come back, I go to the bank, I'm finna put some money in my mom's savings account. It went from 60,000, I checked the balance, it was $37 in my mama's account. Yeah. You would immediately start praying, that's hilarious, right? So I asked my mom, I said, Mom, what happened to the money in your account? Right? My mom was like, oh, my brother, he opened up me an account under his name. Right? I said, okay, Mama. Okay, 1 second. Right, I'm finna call him. You never know what to trigger you, right? So I called my uncle. I said, hey, did you open up my mother's account without my permission? He's like, oh, well, I opened it up so she can get her Social Security and get her retirement because you can't get it in the savings. I said, why didn't you tell me before you did that? And he goes, well, I'm her brother. And that's the first time I snapped. I said, motherfucker, I'm her son. My dad dead, my brother dead. I'm the last. Don't you ever make a decision without involving me again. He was like, okay. I said, the money that was in the other account, did you transfer it to this new account? He goes, oh, no, I didn't. I said, well, it's about $60,000 missing. He was like, I ain't had nothing to do with that. And he hung up, right? And I started laughing because I was like, I'm about to go to jail. That's crazy. Like, it's been nice knowing y'all. Like, I've had a good career, right? People always ask you, would you be willing to sit in the bathroom for 20 years? Absolutely. Hand me my pillow. I'm funny. I'm going to be the funniest nigga in prison, but I'm going. I was so irate, dog. I didn't know why I was all these thoughts in my mind, dog. Somebody didn't fuck with my mama, dog. And I'm like, right? And I'm with my boy Snow, and Snow is like, yo, you should chill. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying. You know what I mean? I'm trying to chill because I don't know what's going on right now. You know what I mean? So my cousin, you know what I mean? She hits me. She's like, I think my daddy had something to do with it, right? She crying. I said, yeah. She was like, yeah. I said, oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna call you back, right? Because now, for the first time in my life, I don't trust nobody. Right? I don't trust nobody. And I'm not even trying to be dramatic. I don't trust nobody, dog, except my mama, right? And then my cousin called me back, and she was like, hey, Sydney, I have something to tell you. I said, what's up, right? She was like, I found out what happened. I said, what happened? She said, your mom used to send me money while I was in college. And I think she just forgot. She just kept sending me money. So she just keeps sending me money, going to the bank, sending me money. I said, yeah, how much money she sends you? She was like, close to like $40,000. I said, oh, where the money at? Well, that's the thing. I never really kept checking my balance. I just kept spending, and I guess I went through it. I said, well, here's the lie. I said, my mama can't go to the bank and do that and transfer money. She doesn't know how to do the apps. I said, so you lying to me, right? And I hung up the phone, right? And my boy Chris, he's a praying Christian, right? Yeah. I'm a Christian too, but it's important that you know. He's more Christianer than me. When Chris found out what happened, he raced to my house, right? And he started praying for me immediately. He did. Chris, a praying dude, right? He touched my shoulder. He's like, close your eyes, right? And he started praying. But you know what I mean? My eyes wasn't closed. I love God, but I wasn't on that shit right now. And I'm just opening up. He was like, God in control. I was like, it don't feel like it. He's like, God in control. I was like, all right, bet. And he started praying. I just walked off during his prayer. I went to the store, right? I bought me some gloves. A shovel. And some cement. Because I was going to bury my fucking family, right? What's your name, mama? What's your name? What's your name? Huh? Sandra? How you doing? What's your ethnicity? Where you from? You from Poland? Is that like white? Is it black people in Poland? They're white. No black niggas in Poland. How long y'all been dating? This your first date, second date? Huh? Y'all been dating a year? Oh, okay. Hey, shut up, I got this. Black women like, a year? Oh my God, and they're not in love, then what is he doing? What is YG doing? YG needs to leave the studio and start proposing. You love him? Look at your goofy ass. Y'all been dating a year? You love her? Here's the thing, you don't have to say yes. You could be like, not right now, but we working on building to that. She knows. I asked you the question though. Do you love her? Does he love you? I'm moving on. Cause everybody behind you's like, damn, they're not gonna make it. That's crazy. They're not gonna make it. And you gonna go to the bathroom, it's gonna be a black woman like, pss, pss, Poland, 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 Poland. Baby, you ain't gotta do that. If YG don't wanna claim you, you ain't even gotta do all that. You love that nigga? Y'all friends? Y'all not dating? Shut up, instigating ass niggas. Ah! Damn. I want some more. Y'all just friends. So y'all both single. You don't like him like that. You don't like her like that. Y'all goofy, man. Y'all better start claiming each other. Anyway, joke two.
What up, party people? Looking for the hottest comedy show in Hollywood? Well, look no further. Chocolate Sundays at the world-famous Laugh Factory on the iconic Sunset Strip is where the laughter never stops. Every Sunday, we bring top-tier stand-up and an unforgettable night of fun. And who knows, you just might be sitting next to your favorite celebrity. You never know who's in the audience. Come dressed to impress, because you'll be part of the best audience in Hollywood. This is where the stars come to laugh, and you should too. Get your tickets now and join the fun every Sunday at Chocolate Sunday's Comedy Show. Go to Chocolate